So the Bitcoin conference kicked off in Miami today. Yay! By the way, it's the 6th of April 2021. So if you're watching this after the 9th, it means the conference is already finished. You missed it. Anyway, guys, so the Bitcoin conference kicked off in Miami today. This is the place where financial freedom is discussed. Great minds interact while ironing out all the problems associated with legacy finance, the legacy financial system. Look at the who is who of the crypto space. Some of these names I've never heard of them, let alone putting a name to a face. I'm sure a good proportion of these so-called speakers are Bitcoin maxis. Why not? It's a free world. However, just take a look at some of the excesses on display, the trappings of those who have made it in crypto. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a free world. That's capitalism at play. The difference between this event and some of the legacy finance events, I'm talking about the private islands, the private jets, and so forth. See the difference? Are you struggling to make any sort of association with what I'm talking about here? Trying to make a link between legacy finance excesses and Bitcoin conference excesses? Let me help you out a little bit. It's probably because there isn't any. There isn't any difference. This is just a replication of what happens with legacy finance, or what is associated with the legacy finance, the excesses of legacy finance. It's pretty hard to try and dissociate yourself from the trappings and excesses of the fat bankers, as they are so called, with what's on show in Miami at this event in Miami today. And I personally can't look and interact with this event without frowning. It's kind of hard because it's what it is, right? Let's look at the event pricing. Let's look at the pricing, shall we? For a measly, no disrespect, for a measly $110, you get to attend the concert, which is aptly named the Sound Money event. How about that? You are the lucky one, right? You're privileged to attend the concert for a paltry $110. However, if you want an enhanced experience, you go for the higher level, which is the general admission level. For a normal $1,099 per head, you get the general admission. This gives you admission to 2 out of the 3 days available for the whole event. And then if that's not enough, go for the industry pass. It's approximately $2,500 per pass. And this is for enterprising Bitcoiners, tailored for investors, financial institutions, professionals, and those with bigger pockets, of course. We're thinking of you. We've made it. If you have made it, come and spend it here in Miami. Great. And then you got the ultimate $21K per head. I'm sure there are other events that cost a lot more than this, and this pales in comparison. But that's not the point. For $21,000 per head, you get the full curated whale experience. You also get what they call the whale pass. Please spare a moment for the whales. They deserve this. They've earned it. Forget about all the manipulation they do to the market. They deserve this. Let's pamper them. Come on. Anyway, guys, I'm not salty. I'm just perturbed. I'm surprised. I'm shocked that some of these excesses are on display whilst the world is burning in other parts of the world. Other parts of the world are literally burning and people are displaying their wealth. This is for an industry that claims it was created on the backbone of unfairness, lack of financial freedom, and yet here we are. We are sharing, we are indulging in all these excesses. From our point of view, there's nothing wrong with that if that is where your morals lie. If that's where your morals are, I think that's the right place where you should be. You should be right in Miami, splurging, indulging in all the excesses and trappings on shore. But for those who care about what's happening in the world, how other people are living, you'll be forgiven for thinking this event is out of context. But it's not. It's real and it's happening. There are so many things organizers for this event could have done. And it's not just them. There are so many things that attendees, those who are attending this event, could have done. But like we always point out on this channel, crypto is an individual commitment. You may choose to follow the herd, follow a group, employ the group mentality, but this event just cements the idea that crypto is an individual affair. You make individual decisions, and when you succeed alone. This event was not open to the rest of the public, but that if it's open, it's got to be super affordable. And for those who don't want to attend a concert, there is no other option to attend this event. Speaking of myself, if I had chosen to go to Miami, I'm sure I would have afforded to go for any of these levels, but that's not the point. The point I'm trying to make here is sometimes the narrative emanating from the crypto space does not match the behavior. You are talking of from these excesses on show today, from the rug pulls, from the lack of consideration of other projects, the mentality that it's all about one blockchain to rule them all. Whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Ethereum, whether it's Polkadot, Cardano, Near Protocol, Binance Smart Chain, My Metaverse, Remark, and so forth. It doesn't matter. This space from my point of view, it should cater for everybody, not just for the very few. I don't know where this will go, but I am of the belief that the best technology is yet to come within this space, and it is coming. There are people developing and creating. Today we are stuck with what we have, but tomorrow is going to be a different animal altogether. Now, this is my own small contribution. These are my own points of view. When you look at some of these things, you just think to yourself, is this a sign of lavishness that even Satoshi himself would have frowned upon? It's almost like someone woke up and thought, I want what those JP Morgan guys do, what they experience, what they indulge in, those Bank of America guys, those Merrill Lynch guys, those Barclays guys, what they have, what they do, the way they behave. I want a piece of that. So let's recreate it. Let's recreate the experience. How this suits or fares along the ethos of the crypto space, the cryptocurrency, the narrative of the crypto space, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if this creates a positive narrative for the crypto space. But those are just my own opinions. Everyone will have their own opinions. And yes, people are allowed to behave as they wish. It's a free world. If you got the money, you spend it whichever way you want. Now, spare thought for the farmer in Asia, the farmer in Kenya, the farmer in Latin America, who is being lured into this space. Will they one day be indulging things like this? Something tells me no, not at all. This will never happen. Why? Their existence is only there to provide liquidity to some of these excesses. This is like banning cash. Meanwhile, the president of the only country to have officially declared Bitcoin a legal tender or a currency in their country, the president of El Salvador, is pulled out of his keynote speech. Now, I'm not surprised because El Salvador is such a poor country. Even if the event organizers had given this guy free boarding, it would have been a PR disaster of epic proportion. You, the leader of a country, knees up, having a jolly, enjoying the trappings that the cryptocurrency space can accord while your kinsmen go hungry. Step away and just think about that. Did he make the right choice by declaring Bitcoin a legal tender? I hope so, because I believe in this space. From my point of view, some of these trappings and excesses, they go against the original idea of Bitcoin and what I think and believe Satoshi was trying to fight against. And here we are. We're in Miami, knees up, pledging the Bitcoin, the Satoshis. For the president of El Salvador, whichever way you skin this, it was always going to be a no-go. You can't have such a knees up and your country is literally burning or there is a hunger on the streets and you are seen to be partying or rubbing shoulders with the so-called whales or people who are there to swing it around a little bit. Anyway, guys, those were my own contributions, my own thoughts. What do you guys think? Do you believe this event furthers the crypto space objectives? Do you think it enhances the crypto image to the wider world? What is this event really about? With what's happening elsewhere around the world, surely there could have been alternative arrangements to show that this space cares. Comments down below. Guys, this is FD for Sage5.tv signing out. Thank you very much for tuning in. Until next time, bye for now.